is hanging on to the bar, and Medeiros had a shorter break on that set of 6.
Justin Medeiros is now in the lead, and he will be in his round of 5 wall walks.
Medeiros is breaking it up the same as Fikowski had, but what would we say coming into this? Once you get to the round of 5, the breaks have to stop. You're going to have to hang on to that bar because now you don't have enough reps to separate yourself. Now it's going to come down to the intensity that you keep in these last 15 reps for the wall walks and the heavy thrusters.
Brent Fikowski keeping even with Medeiros. Medeiros just 1 rep ahead of Fikowski. Saxon Panchik 2 reps behind the two of them, and Noah Olsen is still creeping. Now meanwhile, the far right of your screen, the red shorts, that is overall leader Yonakoski. He's falling off the lead pace here, and remember, some of the times from the first heat may factor in. So Koski might watch the overall lead slip through his fingers here if he can't make up some ground in this event.
And it's the barbell, it's the weight of the thruster that's the crux for Koski. We know he has the capacity of the wall walk. But Medeiros looks like he's found a second wind. He's going unbroken on this set of 5. Now I want to see what Fikowski does. He's been breaking every time since, and now he's holding on to the bar. That's what I wanted to see from Brent Fikowski.
Medeiros and Fikowski go 5 unbroken, now into the round of 4. Scott Panchik's time of 13:39.61 seconds is quickly approaching. Pat Velder is in 5th place in this heat right now. Velder getting to work on his set of 5 thrusters.
And for Velder, he has great thrusters. He's got a nice upright position that's going to allow the bar to rest more on the shoulders so he doesn't have to hold it more with the shoulders.
Velder through his round of 5. Justin Medeiros closing out his round of 4 wall walks. He is 1 rep ahead of Brent Fikowski. Saxon Panchik stays in 3rd. It's Noah Olsen in 4th. Medeiros back to the barbell. 4 thrusters at 185. And he is starting to put some distance between himself and Brent Fikowski. And Medeiros rifles through those. He's got to advance his barbell. The judge calling it back. Medeiros will do that. Fikowski has now just begun his round of 4th. And Justin Medeiros separating himself late here from Brent Fikowski.
And what are we seeing? We're seeing more aggressive pace, more intensity, attack mode from Medeiros. We talked about Michelle Tonder, the coach for Pat Velder. How about Adam Neifert, one of the most seasoned CrossFit veterans ever in the sport? Oh, guess who we did a training camp with twice in the offseason? Matt Fraser. Where do you think he got this tenacity from the end?
Medeiros may not be able to beat Scott Panchik's time, so Panchik is looking at his 2nd career event win here. Now the question is, who's going to win this heat? This is the round of 3 for Justin Medeiros, and Scott Panchik's time is going to stand. And he will earn 100 points as Panchik will move up the leaderboard. Scott Panchik will. Brent Fikowski is now on his round of 3. Medeiros back to the wall for 2 wall walks. Saxon Panchik, bottom left of your screen, is in 3rd place in this heat. The 2nd best time behind Panchik is Jay Crouch at 15:18.65. Here comes Medeiros back to the barbell. 2 reps for him.
That's a time Fikowski needs to be aware of.
Final round for Justin Medeiros. Tied with Danielle Brandon for that spot. Brandon's going to leapfrog Horvath with the overall standing. Christine O'Connell, who came into 4th place overall, she's taking 18th place in this event. So we could see a shake-up here in the top 6 or 7 spots, other than the top 3. Danielle Brandon, who once again is in the COVID protocol, has yet to test positive, and they are testing her every day. They got the negative test today. While she's allowed to compete, they are keeping her separate from the other athletes. Make sure everyone is as safe as possible. Jacqueline Dahlstrom is in. Now Bailey Rail and Emma Tall, the last 2 athletes off the floor here. That is Emma Tall, the one who qualified in the last chance qualifier, second career appearance, which is 33rd place in 2019. And Bailey Rail is across. Emma Tall with just 2 reps remaining. Plenty of time.
Hey, 36 minutes in.
Final rep for Emma Tall. And it will be the final rep of the day for the individuals here at the 2021 Novo CrossFit Games. Val O'Brien, the youngest event winner in the history of the CrossFit Games, stares down and holds off the 4-time champ 13:41.22 seconds.
That was just 2 seconds of Scott Penchik's time of 13:39. That's an elite company.
Impressive performance from Val O'Brien. The only athlete to go sub-14, Tia Toomey earned a total of 397 out of a possible 400 points on day 1. Val O'Brien, her first career event win as an individual, and she is with Nikki Ray.
Now, you were the only athlete out there that I saw go for that strategy of longer unbroken sets, but a rest at the top with that heavy barbell. Why was that a part of your strategy? Why did it work for you?
I'm really confident in wall walks, so I know they wouldn't fatigue me that much. And with the barbell, it's just such a low rep scheme. I didn't want to take the energy to do another squat clean. So I was just like, okay, just hold it on the top. You know, your shoulders are strong enough. So, yeah.
When it's you chasing down the most dominant other female competitor that we've ever seen here in CrossFit, I saw you kind of looking over at her, but then at the end you guys also kind of hug. What's going through your mind when she's the person that you're trying to catch?
I got out in front and I was like, oh no. I was like, we still got like 9 more rounds, but I just kept that consistent pace, kept my same strategy. And I mean, obviously I looked over to see where she was at. I was supposed to be like unaggressive or be good, but yeah, just to see where she was.
You're one of the youngest competitors right now on the field, but you are not the only one. When you see your counterpart in the first heat do incredibly well too, does that kind of fire rate you moving forward?
No, I'm always just paying attention to what I'm doing, staying in my lane, and focusing on what I can do to do my best. So,
Congratulations, thank you.
thank you.
It is the CrossFit Games, as Dave Casher would classically say. We have 4 rounds of 420-foot rope climbs, followed by 500-foot skier who came in with it, and then that 42-foot sandbag at 150 to 200 built up. A little different bag than these athletes are used to.
Second and final heat of event 5 is underway. Royce Dunn has the time to beat. 12:01.53 seconds. There are 10 scored reps per round. The rope will be 4, the ski will be 5, and the carry is 1.
This is really all about the rope climb. 16 20-foot rope climbs. And watch Brent Fikowski's technique. He won't even jump, but he wraps his feet and then he pulls his heels immediately underneath his hips to help anchor his feet and turn what we said is a big pulling movement into a leg-driven movement. So he's going to be able to save his arms for something that's even more important, which is that 500-meter ski.
So Matt Dax, the skier, is just about everybody done at the same time. Justin Medeiros and Saxon Panchik were 2 of the first. Now 9 reps at the top of your screen. That's what they need to hit before they move on to the sandbag carry. There's Jason Schmitt, 37 years old, out of South Africa. He's the oldest competitor here in the men's field.
It's really kind of ruining all my excuses at the moment for not being able to compete in this level. 37 years old.
There's Justin Medeiros, second overall, coming into this event, just 9 points back of Brent Fikowski. The better you do in an event, the more points you receive. You win an event, you get 100. Second place with 97, and third with 94. And we get fewer points as you're down the standings of the event. And it's Brent Fikowski, a Canadian, who is your overall leader, but right now in this event, it's Sam Cormier. who is your leader, and I talked to one of the people who knows him very well this morning. And he told me that Sam has been licking his chops to get at this event.